alongside the cool, calm and collected Usman Khawaja. Welcome wherever you're watching around Australia, around the world. The series locked at 1 apiece, 2 to go. The showpiece test matches Melbourne, and then next week the new Shane Warne stand is filling up. Bay 13 you typically expect to see full of rabid Aussie fans. A lot of Indians here. They've been a lot have come in from the subcontinent. So all is in readiness at the MCG. Let's head out into the middle for the official ceremonies.
Good morning, welcome. Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jaya Hai Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravid Utkal Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden.
He will never ever forget. Of course, India have got their hands on the trophy at the moment. They've won the past 2 test match visits to this iconic venue. It's 10 years since the men in the baggy green have had their hands on the trophy, but Sam Constas is racing out to the wicket at the ripe old age of 19. Mark Waugh, Ravi Shastri, good morning to you. He cannot wait to get out there in a test match cricket.
Morning.
A little bit of shape and nice carry. And that's the first mission accomplished for the young man. Away again on this occasion. I just wonder, to your point, Mark Waugh, how...
Just playing inside the line, not much movement there, it's just straightened a bit. Well, he would have watched it.
Goes across the left-hander, and they've taken a third slip out and have... well, that straightens up. That's near unplayable. That's a nice adjustment from Siraj. That's plenty of energy.
That's a very good...
3 in a row. So doubts, uncertainty for... There's runs. The first of his test career. Oh! What a... Oh, he's a long way down from the batting crease. Michael Goff says no.
It's only the height. It's the height. Everything else is good.
Pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets are missing. Michael, you will be staying with your not out decision. Stand by your screen, signal out.
Review lost for India. Little touch. Will bring a little bit of relief to Usman Khawaja. He had that big appeal when he was sitting on 0. A boundary in the open.
Ravi, what do you make of the decision with the Indian team to bring Sundar in for Shubman?
No. Tries it again.
Yeah, look, I think...
Just seeing when he's going to go wide of the crease to look to angle it back.
Pivots nicely. Didn't get it as cleanly as he might have hoped, but he'll certainly get 2. And they will rotate the strike for the first time today. Fullard whacked on the pads. There's requests of all sorts. Was there an inside edge? Is it doing too... Oh, he gets it, does he? Enough of it over the keeper's head. 1 bounce 4. He finally gets what he so richly has strived for. Oh, and again. What sort of record will it be? It's all the way. Can you believe what you're seeing?
I can't. I cannot believe this.
Yeah, what he's saying is...
He's got him again. It's 3 in the over, and that may be the best. No, it just hits the rope on the full. So it may well be 6 more. But this is pure conviction. This is
unbelievable.
You already wasted a review. There's a double noise, I think. I think he's hit it. Probably in front of all 3. lovely timing. He really is an elegant player when he's playing off his legs. All the best. That's a good nut in response. That's a great shot. A bit of width, but he's cashed in, and now Mohamed Siraj has to turn around and walk back to his mark. He can't stand. He's his own man. More runs here. Oh, low. That's the best of them all. Not the riskiest, but the finest. There is a man back, but it'll be worth a couple. The answer is a bunt down the ground and 4 more. He trots off, does Constas with no doubt in his mind that he's nailed it. That's 4 more. Whoa, it's like festival cricket. Just come and have a party, guys. Well,
there you can see. Or maybe he's just trying to suss out Akashdeep. It's his first over that he's facing.
Siraj again. Constas has got a single here. He might come back for 2, and he does. That, folks. Oh, he's given that a smack, let me tell you. Oh, that made a sort of, how can I describe it? A Virender Sehwag sound when the ball... I think that's hurt. Ouch. Oh.
Khawaja wide of the crease and beats Usman Khawaja.
I was just trying to think back to a time when cricket was this fun.
Just, I've looked at, I mean, you look at that and they kind of just barge into each other.
Place, short leg as well. Just dropping on the back foot as he does, Usman Khawaja. Yes. Gets it where he wants it, Khawaja. You heard it, beautifully timed off the bat. And the runs continue to flow on the first morning for the Australians.
Yeah, right. Well, it looks to me like they've got to get.
I think oddly enough as well.
Good shape back.
Yeah,
I think it was you asked a question earlier about would Constas have worried about getting.
Real interest from Jadeja. Constas backs away. Was it sliding down leg?
So we'll counter that. And
and you're also seeing that with the waist.
I think it's easy from a is short of slip. Actually a good stop by Kohli. And so makes 100 and that's close. Yes, out. And I think that Constas knows it. I think he was making to go and then thought, well, give it where. Isn't it a wonderful? Oh, he's got lucky. Labuschagne has got lucky.
I thought.
I can't help but think, Sanjay, that hitting the seam here on a good, and then all of a sudden you get your timing right, you hit a boundary, and oh, I like that from Marnus. That's a wonderful stroke. Oh, there's a template for him. Nice and calm, relaxed, let the ball come to him. 4 more, too short from Jadeja twice, but they took fine shots.
One-star serve. Has there some talk about his nature as a person, because that actually.
Don't think so. Don't think so, but they're desperate for this wicket. I mean.
You think of someone like Jofra Archer as well. He generates a lot of pain. Blight and Clark Quarry behind the stumps there. And I think it's fairly obvious that there was no battle glove involved. So end of the session, 1 for 112. Australia winning the tie.
168, he came out and took on the Indian bowling lineup. It has left that man there, Rohit Sharma. And the big crowd here, upwards of 80,000 who have turned out for day one. Playing a miss, that's a nice length. Akashdeep.
It's just been nice to see the Indian bowl.
Whatever he does the rest of his career, Sam Constance.
That's a what? Well, this will be a real test now of this Indian lineup. I don't think
Delivery, he's trying to mess up the Indians' length. He moved down.
It's a nice take. And there's an inquiry. Joel Wilson shut.
I like this angle from around the wicket because he has got the ability to straighten it.
Oh, and he's challenged. That's a very difficult delivery to face. A right armour around the wicket. You're drawn into.
He was smart enough to avoid Bumrah in his first spell. He only faced 3 ball game. They're obviously banking on.
It's about now where the likes of Andrew Simons and Mike Hutt.
Yeah, that delivery there, I think if Marnus was in the
sequence is broken by a lovely pull shot from Usman Khawaja. Patience pays off. This is a challenging little period for Usman Khawaja. Edged. Oh, falls short of Virat Kohli. Signs there that this pitch may not have the carry that...
Middle. Got to be ready.
You do that when you go to the league, don't you? Where the...
Get the opportunity to play a test match out here yourself later in the summer.
Short again. It's the 3rd time that the edges have just...
Here we go with Mohammad Siraj. He's got the ball to just bounce from back of the length. And again, almost a carbon copy of the ball before. Siraj gets overexcited with these appeals, but Labuschagne's in pain. He's been hit where few people dare to go. I mean, look where released position. Oh, that's a gorgeous stroke. The best of Usman Khawaja. Find a plan, you've got to stick to it. 4 more. So now Khawaja riding his luck and getting to 50. He will never think of it as his best innings, but it might be one he's most pleased with.
By Constas, and he actually took Bumrah apart. And this is the...
I always felt this is the sort of field that they should have for Steve Waugh in the old days and for Steve Smith in the modern era. Look at that front-on position, Sanjay. Oh, he's played that well. Happy to take it on. And when they were first laid, these are drop-ins, when they were first laid, they were pretty dead, driving it. So Brooke, his eldest daughter, and Summer, his youngest daughter.
And just to highlight how good that innings was, a run rate of 4.6 when... Now 50.
So 2 good partnerships back to back.
The test match. And this is about the time of the afternoon when people are just settling in on their sofa.
And what he did do, he made Rohit Sharma run out of it.
Oh, he's got those 2 slips in position for that shot just to...
Oh,
Certainly looks like it's flattened out a little bit, although he did just speak to us. Yeah, just drying him up. No width whatsoever. Shot. He's very good at that. Miles Labuschagne, especially against spin. Another Women's Ashes Test match here, 30th of January. Shot. All class, all timing from Labuschagne.
That's the best shot he's played.
Oh, that is delightful. Just the way he picks it off his legs. Oh, it's got him. He cannot believe it. Jasprit Bumrah. He would not have expected to get Khawaja out in that way, but he's extracted a wicket.
Big move.
But even better for Bumrah because he's back for another. Etched. Falls to ground. Seen that a few times today.
Now, very rarely you'll see Bumrah running in. He hasn't got there yet. He's clearly trying to get a wicket. This particular test match.
I really do think that the wicket-keeper and slip should just stand safe enough. The ball has gone in the weirdest places today. It's been... And another edge that doesn't carry into that region.
Maybe keep an eye on is when the Australian bowlers bowl and when they appears. And when they came to India as well, knowing there's going to be turning pitches, they would actually, they're a bit concerned about their batting depth, but I don't think that's been really corrected.
Also depends a bit on the talent at your disposal at that specific moment. People like Kapil Dev and Moinder Amarnath, and there was a
feature. Kapil Dev was an out-and-out great bowler.
The experts in their field. Oh, what a great delivery that is. That's using the angles of cricket. Gorgeous use of the feet. That is exemplary. And not trying to hit the ball too hard. I mentioned a moment ago.
Would have relaxed them a little bit.
Miles Labuschagne and Steve Smith, great friends, leave the field together, having put on 22 after Usman Khawaja fell, caught at mid-wicket. Labuschagne's just started to play quite nicely. Smith, it would be impossible to say much about him as yet, though he's played one particularly good shot.
Welcome back to the MCG, wherever you're watching around Australia, around the world, in India, in the subcontinent, in the UK, South Africa. Australia have had a dominant day to this point. 1 for 112 off 25 in the first session. Things slowed up in the second 20.
That was more like a one-day game. It was a pink ball, but I wonder how Billy's getting on. Bay 13, he's sat.
Marnus gets things moving, advances. Fluent looking drive over. Shuffles across, shuffles right across to Smith. He's making gestures. Deep asks the question. Gets it very fine. He's had his issues down leg side, Steve Smith, in the last couple of years.
Well, that will frustrate the Indians because...
I don't think India have been anywhere near. When you go back to Perth, and how good they were.
Yeah. Nice touch. Just used a little bit of the pace. Smith considered a third, but it's a nice bit of fielding.
That's a fluent drive from Labuschagne. He just leant on it. It was all about timing. Again, he shuffles Smith. This looks closer. The Indians bang. Virat say, come on. I think you might see the review this time. whether it's leg side. Smith's telling him it's down leg side. Just a bit of length to work with this time. Stephen Smith times it well. Past Bumrah. 50 putt.
And a man that knew a lot about positivity and back.
Who slips in place. And there's the one outside off stump. But it does move away and it does draw the drive.
Gee, and that's almost...
Gets inside a short one. Didn't try and overhit it. There was a shout of catch, but it was well timed by Labuschagne. More runs coming. Yes, Smudge, and they hustle. Best score in the series.
I hope he has the knack in the IPL coming up.
That is a big and positive appeal, and again the umpire says no, and again Akashdeep cannot believe it. He jumps around just a yard from Steve Smith, disbelieving of his survival. He's really good at that stroke. He's all set up on the back foot, is Steve Smith. And he's punished a lot of bowlers. Oh, down he comes, and he's out. Oh, the break does it, as it so often does. Concentration goes, and Labuschagne has given India hope. His head in his hands, disbelieving of what's happened. Almost as if... Bowled in! Jasprit Bumrah! What a bit of captaincy, what a bit of bowling, what a moment.
And we've been amazed in a
strike. Very accurate.
And he's squared up, moves across his crease, and it'll give Marsh an opportunity to face Bumrah. That's a good shot from Mitchell Marsh. Big stride down the wicket. That is when Marsh is at his best, crunching it through the covers to open his account.
Yeah, that's pure.
Marsh. Oh, edge taken! Big pull shot. Doesn't work out. Mitchell Marsh departs for fourth. Oh, he's absolutely hammered that Stephen Smith. Just picked it up on leg stump and sent it for a 6 on its way.
Well, this time it's Carey. It's another big one.
Yeah! The first ball that he's really thrown up, that one outside off stump, it was almost...
Sundar. Is that India use Ashwin, the off-spinner, with the...
A ball, let's roll ball.
It's definitely that little bit of shape away from the left hand. Piece of that is there, yes, indeed. It is the perfect start with this second new ball for Akashdeep. He was a little unlucky up at the Gabba, but he's toiled. And it's Cummins who keeps out Bumrah and sees Australia through to a stumps total of 6 for 3.